Woman Booyang! Welcome to the European Shenanigans show with Alex and
Lizzie, welcome back.
welcome back indeed. You're gonna need to speak a little bit louder
Okay.
because the mic is very far away.
Okay, louder.
Okay.
No problem whatsoever. We can always be loud, you know that. Well, I think it's a culture thing. The Spanish and the German, they are loud.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have a lot of things in common, that's what.
Yeah, it's different types of loud, but
Yeah.
it's loud.
It's loud.
I think it's a European thing. Well, no, the Norwegians are not loud.
No,
They're so quiet.
the Slavic in general. Are
Yeah,
loud.
Slavic.
The rest of German,
The rest of
Europe,
Europe,
we
yeah.
love
The
it.
rest of German, yes.
Yeah.
But the rest of Europe is very
Yeah,
loud.
definitely. So a little update to the last podcast about my situation with the university and the pictures. It kind of got resolved on that following Monday, where I was basically able to log in and then ta-da! Here's your QR code. You can go to take the pictures, which basically was a minute.
Oh, great.
So you sit down, they take a picture, you can go. You can even. They didn't even allow me to look at the picture.
Oh, you don't know how it looks?
I had to take off my glasses, which I hate because I like what I look like with glasses more.
You look up pretty with your glasses.
Thank you too. And yeah, they basically were like, "Oh yeah, you're fine, you can go." I was like, "Okay, whatever." I was all like not dolled up, but like I was wearing a suit and like shirt nicely. Compared to the Chinese students, I was way over the top. They were coming.
Because they Photoshop a suit on you.
No one told me that.
Well, sometimes. Usually for these things they do Photoshop it.
Because
but I'm pretty sure they're gonna Photoshop the shit out of you.
So because they came in like normal sweatshirts and things, and I was like, that's weird for like a graduation picture, but
yeah, no, they Photoshop the shit out of those pictures.
Hopefully, this way.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the update to last time.
Update about Spain. In the 2 weeks, it rained again in Malaga. But if you have the chance, look up on TikTok, Malaga Dana, DNAA, just videos, and don't go to the news. Go to the funny videos, because one thing about the people from the south of Spain, called Andalusia, is that they are the funniest motherfuckers you will see in your life.
Of course. For a second, I was like, what do you mean? Perfect way to go around the little problem.
Little twirl. So funny. Like people getting fish bowls out to catch some fish. People getting the the diving material out.
It's hilarious. He showed me before like little videos on TikTok. It is hilarious.
And you'll be like, oh, I don't understand Spanish. Don't matter. Doesn't matter. You understand the context.
Yeah,
I swear.
definitely.
So funny.
It's great.
You need to watch it.
Yeah. It's a horrible situation, but watching how they make fun of it, out of it, I'm not sure here.
A little bit of everything, honestly, I think.
Right. It's like making a horrible situation chef's kiss.
Yeah. It also takes into account that in Malaga there were alerts going around, everyone knew what was going to happen, and unlike Valencia that no one knew. So not the reason is not because the Valencians don't know how to take a joke. That's not the point. The point is that in Valencia people didn't know. In Malaga people knew and they had fun with it.
Is it a first time that happened in Malaga, or are they like air quotes used to it?
So here's the thing, right? In the Mediterranean coast in Spain, we have a phenomenon called gota fría, which literally translates to cold drop of water.
Oh.
So it's when the Mediterranean is too hot from the summer, but there's winds coming from the Arctic. And so the Mediterranean evaporates very quickly, not quickly enough to get it without water, don't worry. Evaporates the water very quickly, and then it just doesn't stop raining. So they are used to heavy rains.
Mm. Okay.
But this amount of heavy rain is once every 30, 40 years.
It's the non-existing climate change.
Exactly.
Oh, we want to believe
If
this.
you don't believe on climate change, I have bad news and good news.
Yeah, look, I think there are at least 50 movies about the non-existing climate change that you can watch for fun.
Yeah, for fun. I swear, talking about those kind of movies, I swear, either I watched it and I completely forgot the rest of the movie, or I had a fever dream
Okay.
that there was a movie that they get into the library, but everything is still starts like freezing.
Oh, you're effing with me because I watched that movie yesterday.
Yesterday!
Yes.
No
I
fucking
was
way.
about to say, I
No
watched the
way.
movie yesterday. The day after tomorrow.
I think I watched it when I was like 12.
I watched it the first time yesterday. I don't know why. I'm usually not a big fan of these like catastrophe movies because they're a little bit too real for my.
Yeah.
It's a movie about the next ice. Is it ice time? Because I don't know.
Ice Age.
Ice age. Thank you. How like a single break in the ice changes the air so much that we have
Yeah, yeah.
three gigantic hurricanes that bring ice age, and everything is frozen. Like New York is under snow,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
like you cannot even see the like skyscrapers because there's so much snow and so much ice.
I cannot believe that I just mentioned that and you watched it yesterday.
It's creepy.
That's fucking insane.
That's us.
You didn't tell me this.
I didn't.
What?
I don't. This is. You were
This
like
is so
this movie.
creepy.
I was like, if you're going to say the movie I watched yesterday, this is another thing that the universe does with us.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is.
I'm talking chemistry here. Jesus. So it is a movie.
It is a movie.
Great, because I sometimes in my life I think that I'm just
No, it's with Jake Gyllenhaal and all. He's super young there.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
How old was I when that came
I
out?
think it's a 2010-ish movie.
2010. So I was
Yeah.
13. Yeah,
Makes
more or
sense.
less. Yeah,
10-ish. I'm not sure if it's a
Yeah.
little earlier than later.
that makes
but-
sense.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I was like, okay, so I went from survival shows to the end of the world show movies. So
If you think about it, it's more or less.
yeah,
It's the same route.
yeah.
Next thing you know, in a month, she's going to be building a bunker.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't have to. I live in Germany. We have enough
Oh
of
yeah,
these.
fair enough.
You guys should have them too.
Do we? I don't think so. We come on. Torrential rains, and we're laughing about it and getting the floaties out.
You guys have so much more humor than Germans. We do have humor, but not that.
It's just different kind of humor.
Yeah.
We laugh at ourselves, our own
So
misery.
much.
Oh, talking about movies. You know what I watched a couple of days ago
Mm.
when I should have been doing my work.
Okay.
No one called me out on that. Okay, there's no need. I watched a Galician movie. Galicia, by the way, is a part of Spain. Called Asbestas. Asbestas, which in Spanish is Las Bestias, in English is
Asbestos.
Asbestos. No,
No?
no, the beasts.
Oh, interesting.
not
I was
asbestos.
like, let's
not
translate it to
asbestos.
English because who cares?
No, the beasts. Yeah, the thing is, right, in Galicia there is a type of horse that we call asbestas
Oh.
because they are wild horses, right? And yes, it happens. They are wild horses, and what people do is a rapa das bestas, which is basically they take the horse, they hold it down, and they cut the hair and tag them to keep like the population of those horses living because it is very protected, right? And
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's a whole thing. So this movie, The Beasts, is about this French couple that move into a small village in Spain. So this is one of the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Frenchman.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's called Antoine, and
French.
I really like him. He's a professor. So the whole thing is about classes of people. So this person is a professor. He has read. He knows stuff,
He's an
right?
academic.
Yeah.
Mm.
The people in the village barely know how to read and write,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They've done like the mandatory education and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. They are over 50. They don't really care. And it's like when they arrive, there's like 2 years after the French arrive, there's company that wants to buy their land in order to put like the wind turbines,
Oh. Mm.
and so they were going to pay them, but
Mm-hmm.
because this one said no, they didn't. And there's like a whole drama about it, like drama with your neighbors.
Yeah, relatable. I think this is the thing that you have all around Europe where they want to put the turbines in, and the
Yeah.
people in the smaller village are like, no, they're super loud. They have like a ton of shadow, and yeah.
So totally recommended. I'm not gonna tell you what is it like,
I
what
can
is happening.
guess.
No, you can't.
No,
No, you can't.
not by the, because we're looking at
Yeah, not
the
even by that.
movie. Mm.
Because after whatever that is happens, there's still half of of the movie left. So,
So it's which genre?
um,
Thriller, horror?
no, 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 no. I think it's just costumerism. I
Oh.
don't know what genre is. It's Spanish film, so we don't have really. They say here is a thriller, rural bullshit.
It's an indie. Is it an indie movie?
I wouldn't say it's an indie movie. It has a lot of
Yeah, then
price,
no.
prices, but the thing is, it's not Hollywood. It's not
No, but
high budget.
none of our in air quotes movies are Hollywood movies
Yeah,
because we all have our own way of
yeah,
doing film. So this is Spanish
and
movie.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this one, but I'm pretty sure, um, like 60% of the cast are not professional
Oh,
actors.
that's
They're
interesting.
just the people that lived in the village.
Wow. That makes the movie way more interesting to
Yeah,
me.
and I would watch it with subtitles. I
Of
wouldn't watch
course.
it dubbed. And here's the thing, because they handle three different languages. They
Mm-hmm.
handle Galician,
Mm-hmm.
Spanish, and French.
French.
And it's very interesting because the difference between language also plays a part in this whole drama.
Definitely.
So 100% recommend Asbestas. I don't know who the director is. Rodrigo Sorogoyen.
Mm.
Um, so like Premio Goya. It has a Goya. Like it's amazing.
Sounds
Definitely worth it.
super
And
interesting.
you're in China, so you can watch it online
Oh yeah.
because China doesn't believe on copyright. Anyway, it's true.
And all the things China believes in,
Copyright
copyright
is not
is
one
not
of
a
them.
thing. Have you watched? Because we're now in this kind of
Mm,
genre. Have you? You probably watched 2012.
of course.
We both lived through it.
Yeah.
I have to
Oof.
rewatch the movie. I really want to rewatch it because I think it's gonna be so funny. At one point, we're like, "This sounds so familiar."
This sounds so old as well.
That's over 10 years.
Oh my
12 years.
god.
2012 was 12 years. um, yeah, I think I
It's 12
definitely.
years, not
Yeah,
10.
yeah, I was about to say.
Oof.
So
And you remember when this came out, and
yeah,
everyone was like, "This is so insensitive. The world is gonna end, and you're pulling out a movie in the same year."
it's not. It wasn't. I
It
never.
was the same. It was in 2008.
It was in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's 16 years old.
Yeah. 2012 was 12 years old.
So the movie
2000
is even
the movie is older.
like much older.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And people were losing everything because they were like, "Oh, this is real." 2009 says
Oh,
Google.
yeah.
This is real. It's going to happen. You shouldn't be making fun of it.
Who was it? The Maya that
Yeah.
calendar ended with
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah.
I think they were like,
In my opinion, they were just bored of writing. When you get to 2012, well, in my end years,
hmm,
you get like,
it depends on how old the culture is, you know.
yeah, if you have to start from the beginning, like it's even worse
I would be
if it's
tired
older.
too.
Exactly. So I didn't want to write anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I don't
So
want to
they
write
just
any.
kill the world
2012 sounds kind of like
so
relatable.
much. Yeah, wow. So, yeah. 2012. And people were loving the
Yeah, yeah.
movie, and at the same time, absolutely like bashing it.
I don't know.
It's like that movie with Tom Holland when he was a kid, with the hurricane. No, the hurricane, the tsunami.
Huh?
Do you
Which
know
one?
the tsunami movie?
Because
How is it
there's so
called?
many natural disaster, world-ending movies that I cannot like keep track of them at this point.
And yes, I am googling the tsunami movie with Tom Holland.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
The Impossible.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
No.
I've never watched it because I always thought that, well, it's
He's
another one
such
of
a
them.
baby
It's
there.
so
It's
baby.
2012 too.
I know.
I can't believe.
There was an era that we just loved
Yeah.
everything that was like the world is
We
ending.
went from world ending to well, what's the Hunger Games thing?
Riots.
Yeah, to like
Yeah,
alternative realities with that.
science fiction with
Yeah,
riots.
because we had the Divergent and the Maze Runner thing,
And
and
the Shadow
now yeah,
Hunters.
Shadowhunters, and now we're
What are we doing now?
what are movies?
Oh, you know what we're doing?
I know what the book society is doing.
No, you know what we're doing? How to Train Your Dragon
But I saw the
live
trailer.
action.
I like the live action actually. I'm not mad at it.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to
Oh,
bash
I
it.
know what you mean. Yeah.
Are we getting there?
Yeah.
Okay. People are very, very upset on Twitter, especially white men with nothing else to do in their life. Because Astrid is a, I think she's like only 75% white instead of 100%, and she has curly hair, brown eyes, right?
If you cannot see my face, it's the
Is
I'm kind
that
of yeah.
the judging
Yeah.
face, but not judging Astrid.
No,
We like
she
her.
looks great.
Here's the thing, right? That's I don't think we're focusing on the right problem.
No.
So Astrid, actress, love her. I have nothing bad to say about her. She looks great. The action movie looks amazing. But here's the thing. What about doing a new movie?
Oh yeah, it's we're in the. We have a great movie that is animated. Let's make it live action.
Exactly.
That's
We're
where
doing the
we're
live
in.
actions, which is annoying because every single time a live action happens, they put an actor, and I'm pretty sure they do it on purpose, that is not exactly the same.
Mhm.
Like they don't look exactly the same
Yeah.
as the character. It can be because of skin color, it can be because hair texture, it can be because gender, even even a spot in their face is not the same. People are gonna get pissy about it. So there's more people talking about it, and the more people talking about it, the more people that go watch the movie. So all this thing is just money, 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 money. So my humble opinion,
Very humble.
very humble. Am I gonna watch this movie? Not really.
Not
Why?
not.
Because well, I like dragons. I
Mhm.
like How to Train Your Dragon, but I like the cartoon.
Yeah.
I had enough, right? I had enough. Now, if you wanted to watch a movie because you're really a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, or you have little kids that want to watch it, or you have a brother that wants to watch it, and you guys are going to go together, go for it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get pissy about whether or not a person is exactly like a cartoon, you should probably find a hobby.
It's a
Play D&D.
cartoon. Yeah, it's a cartoon for a reason. Like cartoon and live action can never be the same.
And also, people are saying, "Oh, but she doesn't look like a Viking."
We don't even.
Newsflash: we don't know how the Vikings looked. One, two. Um, there's dragons. I don't think I need to say anything else. There's dragons.
It's the same with the Little Mermaid thing, where like
Exactly.
a mermaid has to be white.
A
Excuse
mermaid
me.
has to be scary AF.
Yeah, they're
Like
deep
the
down.
mermaids in Harry Potter
Oh yeah.
were more mythically
Yeah, correct.
accurate than anything else.
Yeah.
So no, a mermaid doesn't have to be white, and a character that is supposed to be Viking doesn't have to be white. When in the same scene, there's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There's a people. There's a dragon.
Honestly, if you watched all of How to Train a Dragon, like movie
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, you watch the show and the extra thing that is
And
out
there's a
there,
book.
yeah, you know that there are people of color.
Of course, like who cares?
There are a few characters out there
Yeah.
in this universe, which is made up because there are dragons.
There are dragons, people. It's like saying that Sonic cannot be.
I think you know that if there were people like
Yeah, in this universe that is made up, that is not exactly Viking because again, there's dragons. And it's made up. It's called fiction for a reason. It can be whatever you want. Now, another thing, I have read around in articles of I'm not sure the sources, but I've read that the directors said that they wanted a diverse cast, and I have a problem with that.
it's the same thing that they said about the new live action Snow White movie. It feels very similar.
Exactly, it feels like just filling the blanks,
Yeah,
filling the
like,
little.
we want the representation.
Exactly.
For the views.
If you want the representation, do a new movie. It's not that hard.
There are enough
There's
movies
enough live
with good
actions.
representation that are not from a different thing that already exists.
Exactly. Also, there's enough representation of Bankins.
Yeah.
And also, they're remaking Sparta.
Yeah, and they're remaking. Oh yeah, is it the?
Which one? Yeah.
What is remaking? What are they remaking with your favorite Latina actor?
Oh my god.
Help me. What is it?
I don't remember.
Because the first one, Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator. Yeah, the Sparta one.
Yeah.
Gladiator. She's there as well. What is she doing there?
No, not she.
Oh,
Him. Mr.
Pedro Pascal.
Mandalorian.
Pedro Pascal is there?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. I love him. Oh, I love Pedro Pascal.
The cast, I think, is pretty good. It's like very star.
Yeah, of course.
in your face.
I mean, if you're going to remake Gladiator,
this is also
which
a
by the
thing.
way, Hollywood, stop with the mythology. You don't know what you're doing. Stop it. Um, Olympia is not in top of the Empire State Building. I'm sorry.
I love Percy Jackson. I don't know what you mean.
It's not the Olympus is not in Olympia. It's in on top of the Empire State Building, and you know it's what it is.
It's American because
Yeah.
that's my,
And also, guys, you guys are not. I'm sorry, you guys are not Greek.
If you
This one
didn't-
is not even Greek.
No.
I'm the one that has some kind of Greek ancestry just because I was born in Spain. Well, I don't know if I have ancestry, but it's definitely in our culture.
If you haven't noticed yet, yes, we are pretty much haters
Of Hollywood.
of everything.
We love anything that is not Hollywood.
Yeah, we like new ideas, and so
Yeah.
every time I say idea, there's an R in this word.
And you're
Yeah.
no clear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Australians.
Oh,
I know
we
you don't
love
talk like
the
that.
accent, though.
Yeah.
Everything's better than the American, even though I have one.
But here's the thing, right? We don't like Hollywood. It's not
No.
like we don't like America as a whole.
No.
I love cowboys. Oh.
60.
I have a problem with cowboys.
With cheese and
Oh.
boots and the hat. Yeah.
Do you know that the cowboys that are in Texas, in the United States in general, were Mexican, but before were Spanish. From a place really close to mine. In Spanish, they're called vaqueros, which is literally cowboy.
Love that.
And yeah, they were the cow people in cow people. They're not furries. They're the cow handlers in Spain.
Cow people and furries. How did you get there?
Yeah, cow people. It was very close.
Yeah, very close.
Anthropomorphic. I'm not a furry, I promise. I just know a lot about it.
Yeah, of course. It's all very interesting. Just not our thing.
Anyway, so yeah, cowboys.
Interesting.
Oh. Honestly, I like a casserole. A good casserole is good.
How did you get from cowboy to casserole?
American.
I don't know about casserole.
I've tried like a couple of times, and honestly, when it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But it's the same. Like everything that you put, like all of it in a pan and cook it, is always going to be good. Every country has those kind of things.
Yeah, do you have one in Spain?
Cocido.
What's that?
Oh my god, you'll have to see this picture and go to Spain and try it.
Because in Germany we have a ton.
So that we have this thing.
Oh, it looks great.
Wait, because this is a multi dish situation.
It's multi-layered or
no? There you take your soup first with your peas, and then the meat.
Is it chickpeas?
Yes. And then the meat and the veggies, and usually a little bit of
you go, people, look it up. It
omelets.
So good.
Cocido madrileño, people, it is the best thing in the world. And you make one, it lasts you for weeks.
Yeah.
So good. What do you guys have?
Oh, we have a similar, I think. I'm trying to figure out if that's because I really have to ask because I'm not big of a cook, but I think my parents would like find at least 5 more.
Okay, that's your homework for this week.
Yeah.
Your
I know that the Italians have something similar.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know.
But they do it with tomatoes. So kind of.
Yeah.
I think. Oh wait.
Yes. No. Goulash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goulash. Yeah.
It's what we stole from the Russians. Oh.
Yeah. We did.
We have something similar.
Or the Polish. Is it the Polish or the Russians?
I think it's a very similar dish. Because we eat it with... We put their pasta in there. We eat it with pasta or rice, whatever you feel like.
Pasta or rice.
Yeah, and you
Mm.
we put paprika,
We eat it with bread.
peppers, or
Oh my god, that looks good.
potatoes because
Look
we
at
love
that.
yeah the potatoes
Oh my god,
and
now I'm hungry.
carrots and beef. It's like a beef stew, if you want to put it. Funny enough, the Koreans have a very similar dish.
We have a similar dish. Well,
I think every culture has a
yeah, of
very
course.
similar dish with beef,
In a pot.
cooking it for hours, adding the rest of the ingredients, and then eating it.
We call it carrillada.
I'm getting hungry.
God, look at that. Yeah. Especially because it's dinner time, more or less.
Yeah.
Carrillada. Ugh. Which I have a can of.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we put it, like, we take it
No,
outside
no,
of
but
the.
I get it.
Yeah.
The meat is super soft.
Yeah, look at it. Look
And
at
it
it.
like
It flakes off.
yeah.
Oh, so good. And it's this part, it's like
Yeah.
the cheek of the cow. So good. Anyway,
So if we're at the topic of food,
of food.
great transition here.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but yes. We're eating some chips before we actually have dinner. And I have here wasabi flavor.
And I'm having the butter. What is it?
Butter honey.
Butter honey chips and
The honey butters.
honey butter, bunny butter. And what's it called?
Mocha.
Matcha.
Mm-hmm.
Matcha Oreos that I'm trying later. And like in general, I think it's super fun to try snacks
Yes.
in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a what are their favorite flavors? In
Mhm.
Germany, it is we have a lot of paprika flavored chips. Super white.
Guess us.
What is it?
Jamón.
Oh, that sounds great.
We have
though.
jamón chips. The thing is, they were going to ban them because they have like the smoky flavor that is now banned in the European Union.
Oh,
But
I
they
know,
found a way.
Good.
Jamón.
If I visit you, I'm gonna need to
Oh
try
yeah, don't
those.
worry. We'll try them, of course.
Yeah. In China, it's funny with the flavors.
They are like seasonal. So now I
Yeah.
have over there a crab flavored chips. They're good, but it's because it's the crab season in Shanghai.
Mm-hmm. Like you look at the flavors that I have in China, and you're like, I don't know about that. You try it, it's great.
Mm-hmm. They have very interesting snacks options as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of um, pickled stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of pre-cooked.
Yeah, and then I don't know how to explain. It's like dried in spices.
It's like beef jerky, but fun.
But like spicy.
But like fun.
But like fun.
Because let's be honest, beef jerky, okay?
I'm not a fan.
Listen, the only time I tried beef jerky was when I was in the US.
Yeah, no, I tried in Germany once.
We don't have it.
Oh, good for you.
We don't have it because we have the other
Yeah,
things. So
fun.
why would we have beef jerky? I don't see the point. Like, okay, here's the thing, right? If you're going camping for like 10 days, it's lightweight, it's easy to carry, it makes sense, and also it's not going to go bad. Get it? But like, who eats? Is there people that eat beef jerky just because? Like, you eat chips?
I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Like they have a huge market for beef jerky
Yeah,
in
but like,
general.
so many other options, man. Why beef
Yeah,
jerky?
but
It tastes like
I
okay.
wonder if beef jerky is healthier in air quotes than chips.
No.
No?
No. Especially not in the United States.
Yeah. Us with our
Here
high noses.
probably.
Here? Yeah.
Here probably. Like, but because older like snacks are very much like, oh, veggies, and but like they're spicy, so that everything is more healthy than chips. We just like chips. But in the US, I am pretty sure it isn't. You have to have a lot of sugar in there.
True.
because it does taste sweet. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
You are eating beef and it tastes sweet, and you'll be thinking, "Oh, haven't you heard of barbecue sauce?" Yes, I've heard of it.
Sorry, this is nothing that's supposed to be. That's why I whispered. I hope you cannot hear it. It's a meme. So yeah, whatever.
I heard of barbecue sauce, but in my, how we say in Spanish, en mi pueblo, in my village,
Mhm.
barbecue sauce is not that sweet because we use the meat,
The thing is that
blood and stuff like.
if you
Goat
buy
blood.
something in Europe that's supposed to be American, it's not American as they have it in the US because we have so high like
Food regulation.
food regulations because of the EU, which
Mm-hmm.
we're happy about.
Yes, very.
Um, so it might not taste like the American version of it.
Yeah, but like that sweet.
Nevertheless, I think we're just culturally not used to it. So
For sure.
we know about different things that might taste better because we have so many countries that are neighbors and like influential.
Like just cut some cheese. you know, just cut some cheese. But also, I understand that I don't have. I didn't acquire the taste for it. Right.
Yeah, it's
I
not
didn't grow up eating it. I tried it twice. Right.
funny enough. I like ranch.
I've never tried ranch. I am very scared
I'm
of
so
ranch.
white for this.
I've I'm very scared of ranch.
It's like Caesar sauce. Like if you make a Caesar salad and you put the
Here's the thing,
dressing
right?
on.
I don't make Caesar salads.
I know. I don't
Because
either.
we just
Olive oil.
olive oil and salt and vinegar.
Yeah. And then some
And then you call it
seasoning.
and then you call it vinaigrette. Nah, but it's just olive oil. Maybe the French call it vinaigrette.
Yeah, it's
It's
great.
like nah.
Put a little bit of this, and a little bit of
Yeah.
that, and a little bit of lemon, and then vinaigrette.
No. It's
Mm.
olive oil,
Olive oil.
salt, and vinegar. You're good to go.
Yeah, but I think there are some things, but it's also like if you're used to something in your life and then you grew up with media that presents a certain culture a certain way and you see it with your own eyes, you're like, this cannot be good. So you might have a general negative where like
I don't like. I wouldn't be opposed.
no.
Try it.
But there's like a general, I know that there's something better with
Yeah.
us, with our food, with our culture that is similar, but in my opinion it takes like a bit better because I had the same.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be opposed to try it.
No.
I would never buy a bottle of ranch on my own. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I have never. Like I was in the US, I tried there, I liked it there with my fries. I never bought it in Germany or here in China or
I don't think you
wherever.
can find it in Spain.
Not the way that they do it.
No, of course not.
Because it's a lot more, I think, mayonnaise than we have it in Germany. It's a lot more with yogurt.
We just call it tzatziki.
Yeah, but that's much better. There's
I make tzatziki at home. If I can make you tzatziki,
that'd be great because it's the best.
It's so good. If you never tried tzatziki,
and
tzatziki is so good. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation, by the way. Sorry, I'm not Greek.
There's a video of a German like pronouncing the words in the right way. I don't know if it's a German or it's an American. I don't know who it was, but they mispronounced it so bad. We have to look it up later.
It's like the Mexican saying. There was a Mexican girl that did a video that was like, "It's not whatever American brand. It's like it's not Apple. It's Apple." And she said, "We sorry. It's not Zara. It's Zara."
No, they pronounce it Tatsieki, something like that. Yeah, I have to look it up later. Anyway, it's super fun, and it sounds so wrong. That has to be a joke.
For sure, right? For
Great.
sure, for
It's great.
sure.
I love when people on purpose, like I want to pronounce it the wrong way just
Yeah.
for s and giggles.
It's like the people that start fights with pecan or whatever the other option is. Pecan or
tomato or
pocan or whatever.
Just
It's like you understood me.
you know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Don't be whatever. Yeah. So, but food is like an interesting thing in general.
Food in China. Yes.
Oh, yeah. We came to. I don't know if we said that in the last.
Yes.
We did.
I
That we
think so.
missed the white.
That we
yeah,
miss the bland
the
food.
bland food.
It's not exactly bland.
No.
It's just different kind of base,
Mhm.
you know. But I must say, I must confess,
Mm.
I cannot stop eating honchao. Is the beef
Yeah.
that is like smothered
Oh yeah.
in this like red sauce
Yeah,
and
I know
put
which one you
to.
mean.
Oh my god! If you ever have the opportunity to try that, it will break your mind, and you will forever want it.
Yeah, there are a lot of dishes here that I will miss when I go back for
Oh,
sure. But I will just
I'm
have
staying
to.
here all my life, so
Yeah, I just have to learn how to cook it. So
yeah.
whatever.
About staying here all my life.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Tea. So I'm gonna laugh about it, but it was not funny at
Not
the time.
funny whatsoever. Still isn't. It's kind of funny now that it's over, hopefully.
Fucking hilarious.
But at that moment, I was already like, okay, I cannot help, but I just want to like, do I get my bag and then just go there? Okay.
So I kind of low key got evicted.
Mm-hmm. Kind of
No,
low-key.
kind of low key. Why do I say kind of low key? I'm still living in the same place as I was before, and you'll be thinking, how do you get evicted and live in the same place at the same time? Here comes the drama. On a Monday or a Tuesday, I got a message, random message from the administration of my building. So in China, most buildings have an administration, and yes, I know it's kind of weird.
No.
Oh, the mocha,
The matcha taste.
like mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I was a little like, what am I? Why is my mouth feeling weird?
No, it's just it's minty.
Mm.
I don't know why.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, it tastes like toothpaste.
Sorry, continue.
Anyway, so every building has an administration, whatever, right? They sent me a message saying that my landlord hasn't paid the original landlord in over 4 months. And I immediately thought, well, that's their problem. Because let's be honest, that's their problem. Um, and she informed me that I should contact the original landlord and draft a plan. And I was like, draft
What
a
do you
plan
mean
for what?
draft a plan for what?
You put it down.
You paid the rent.
Yes.
You even have the data.
To make him
Data.
pay the screenshots. To make him pay.
But that's not.
My responsibility, I know.
I'm getting mad even though the situation's over.
So I called the original landlord. Well, I'm not gonna say who is, obviously. No one do you think I am. Anyway.
Call them out.
They were very nice, to be fair.
They were?
They were very nice. They
Was
were.
it the professor that you.
You better edit that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, they were very nice. Okay, they seemed comprehensive and like understanding my situation, but at the same time, they did have the right for the money, of course, right? So they told me that I should just wait because they had like a plan that didn't include me to get this person to pay. Okay, we're following. So um, she half an hour later sends me out a screenshot saying that uh, it was basically a message that they had sent to um, my landlord, the second landlord, um, saying that if you don't pay tomorrow, I am taking the apartment back.
It's so weird,
It
honestly.
is very weird. Anyway, um, 24 hours happened and nothing happened. No, there was no problems. So I was like, everything is fine, I guess. Thursday comes around, and suddenly I come back from class.
We were supposed to meet, but I canceled because I had a stomach ache.
Yeah, so that's why this podcast is 2 weeks later. I had a class. I came back, and I was just chilling here, maybe waiting for you, maybe just doing my stuff. I don't know what you do, whatever you do in your apartment, right?
Editing.
Actually, I also didn't. And suddenly, I get another message saying, "Are you home?" From the administration, by the way. "Are you home?" I was like, "Yes." Why? And suddenly, everything turned off.
What? You didn't tell me that.
Everything turned off.
Yo, like Wi-Fi and electricity.
Wi-Fi, electricity, water. Everything off. Obviously, the Wi-Fi with the electricity is off. Electricity and water off. And I messaged them, the administration, and I said, what just happened? Like, I don't have water." And I also messaged my friend here in China, because bless her heart, she's the best. So I started like trying to figure it out. I had a panic attack. Meanwhile, the administration was telling me to call the police, and I literally said, "I don't even know the number of the police."
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, Yalin.
Oh.
Anyway, 110, by the way, if you're going to China for a visit.
I was already wondering if you called the police or they called the police.
Here's the thing. I didn't call. I told the administration mid panic attack to tell the original landlord to have the balls to call the stupid police, because it's their problem, not mine.
Of course.
And she very politely said it to the first landlord, because I was not being very polite. I was like, the last thing in my mind was being polite
in this situation. Wow.
And so the administration did tell me that the police was coming, and she also told me that she was going to come and help me around.
Who?
The administration.
The administration told you to help, like they help you?
Yes, because I told her I don't speak Chinese enough for this.
Yeah.
Like, I speak a little bit of Chinese, but not enough to understand the police.
He's being a little bit too nice.
I'm not being very nice. I was in the middle of
your English is great.
English? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No.
I know, I have a C too. Believe it or not.
Surprise.
Wow.
No.
Who would have guessed?
His Chinese is great because he's been going with me to appointments and stuff. I already went to the dentist here 5 times. Different story, different time.
We'll figure it out at some point.
It's my fault though. My own fault.
We have to go get a teeth wash, by the way.
Oh yeah, we should.
White teeth moment. I would love that. Anyway, so the police, suddenly I get a knock in the door. Many knocks in the door, by the way. I was trying to not panic too much. And I opened the door, obviously, crying my eyes out.
Obviously.
And the police is there, but who is not there? The administration. Anyway, she did come eventually. Okay. She probably was just not aware that they were already there. Anyway, the police was here in like...
Police in China is like...
3 minutes! Well, this is Shanghai, so
yeah,
of course.
But still.
3 minutes! They were already here. Anyway, So they started talking to me about why haven't I paid, and I said it's not my problem, it's the second landlord. And here comes the fun part. The police, very nice, very well doing their job. They asked me for my passport, I gave them my passport, whatever, right? Suddenly, when the administration comes, one of them, so there were two, right? One of them goes to find the second landlord, that is the one that didn't pay, right? And another one, a third police, comes around,
All
younger
men?
one, yeah,
Oh, okay.
younger one, and starts literally scolding the administration for getting me involved because I was not supposed to be involved. It's illegal to get me involved. So I was watching that. The administration thought that I didn't understand the thing. I understood everything that they said.
Obviously. Like,
For the tea, I know all the Chinese. And after all that, she just texted me being like, everything is on.
so
And that
you
was
can
it.
continue.
Technically, yes.
Do you have a contract that is
I
until...
do, but with the second letter aren't
Well, what
for a year.
did you ever? Oh, for a year.
So,
So after the year, we should look for something else for you. Or do you want to
so
continue?
far I'm fine. The only thing I'm probably gonna do is talk to the first landlord
Yeah,
and
yeah,
try
yeah.
to get a contract with
Yeah, yeah,
her, with them. Sorry, please edit
yeah.
that down. A contract with them instead of having to have a middleman.
Mhm. Did
So
you know that there was a middleman?
I didn't
Yeah, because that was confusing for me
until
too.
Tuesday. I didn't. I thought he talked like he was the owner when we were doing our contract.
So if you rent in China,
Unless you're doing with the APP called
Mhm.
Ziru,
Mhm.
you may have these kind of issues.
I don't know if there are more issues if you experience something else in China or like different countries.
Exactly.
Please let us know. Please write in the comments because this is like something new for us that this could happen.
Yeah, because I mean, as far as I'm aware, in Europe, you usually just talk to the main owner or
Yeah.
a secretary.
Yeah.
Because I had friends that had like a secretary in the middle,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
secretary of like you still have direct connection
Mhm.
with the person or the person in behalf. Like
Mhm.
the secretary does
Mhm.
not keep the money.
Definitely.
So
So the police came, scolded the administration,
and they left.
and they left. And no one else texted you?
No, my friend came around
Yeah.
and um,
I thought they helped you with all the police things. You did it all on your own?
yeah,
Wow. You were so calm when you like texted me. I was like, I'm impressed. I
I
would
was.
have...
I think I was halfway through sending you messages while talking to the police.
Yeah,
Actually,
I thought so too.
there was a moment.
They were probably with the police, and then you were like, "Yeah, this is happening." I was like, "Oh my."
I was putting on my shoes at some point because my tootsies were getting cold. Okay, because the door was open, and so I was putting on my shoes, and the policeman was like, "Don't worry, you're not going anywhere." I'm like, "I know, I'm just cold.
Yeah.
Can I not be cold, please?"
I do wonder why the
To be fair,
person didn't pay the rent.
because probably some kind of gambling bullshit. Well, actually, I don't think so because it's well, it being illegal doesn't mean anything. Um, by the way, this situation was much better to me because I'm a foreigner.
Oh yeah, I think the foreigner bonus was there for sure.
Yes, definitely.
The white foreigner bonus.
Yes.
Which we are aware of.
Yeah, very aware. And we do use them from time to time.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend came around, and also the first landlord told me, like, texted me and saying, "I'm sorry for scaring you," but it told over everything in English because they do speak English.
Oh.
I'm sorry for scaring you. Um, I this is a good opportunity for you to understand Chinese culture. And I was like, this is not Chinese
No, no,
culture.
no, no,
This is
no,
your
no.
issue.
You effed up, and now you're like, oh, this is
Exactly.
something you have to learn about the culture. I don't think the government wants that to be put out
Exactly.
here. Like, this is not a good adversary for the people coming to China and live here.
No. Anyway, I haven't gotten evicted, and I only have one rule with the original landlord, which is tell them first before I pay anything to the person, and until the other person doesn't pay, I don't pay.
Oh, so you are not.
And he cannot kick me out
Yeah.
because it's not his.
No.
So
It's still such a weird situation.
it is.
Like,
it is. It is very weird, but it's solved.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Also, I didn't get evicted.
Yeah.
I just low key, you know, under the radar. A little bit.
Living abroad
It's a mess.
never gets boring.
No.
Never.
Also, heads up, if you're gonna live abroad, copy down the numbers for the police, the ambulance, and all that stuff in your phone because you maybe need it. And all the I don't even know the Spanish ones. I only know 911 because it was a series. Very
I
gay, by
know
the
the
way.
German one.
I think the Spanish one is 112.
Oh, which police or?
Everything.
Oh, interesting.
We have emergency numbers.
We have 110 for police, 112.
Oh well, yeah.
For...
If you wanna be fancy about it, we also have
Yeah.
091 for police.
Okay, good to know. We have 112 for fire.
I don't know the fire
If
department one.
if I'm mixing it up, I'm so sorry.
No one cares.
Let me look it up quickly.
And in Spain, we do have one for like the one that I actually know is 060.
Oh yeah, 110 is police.
Oh.
But it's better to call 112 with us. So call the firefighters because they are better. Like
At handling stuff.
Yeah, they know who to call exactly.
We just call the emergency control.
Oh, you have something like that? That's great. We don't. I don't think so. I never had to call any emergency
Me neither.
numbers, so
I think I only had to call once, but it was more like my father dialed in and put me in the phone because he was doing all the things.
Do you have that? What they tell you in school? That's like you answer with your name, you answer where you are, you answer who's in. No, we have that. You answer who you are, you answer where you are, you answer who's involved, you explain them their situation, you explain them where you are.
I think they just expect you to have common sense.
In a panic situation, I'd be like, okay, I'm here, come quickly.
Honestly, I think I was.
What do you mean you cannot
I was 7.
ping my phone? I don't know where I am.
I was 7 when I had to call because we had a car accident, and it was me and my father, and he dialed in and he put the phone on me, and the person was just asking questions. I was answering.
Good for you.
But to be fair, I am the kind of person that just gets really, really, really calm in panic situations. Like I don't panic until the fact. Like after all the talking has been done, I panic. So
you don't panic until the last possible second.
Exactly.
And
then
you
I panic. Because everything has been handled, so I can panic.
Super calm.
Yeah. So I didn't mind. I was bleeding though. I had a really big chunk of glass on my stuck on my leg. Yeah.
Oh, the car accident.
Yes.
Okay. I thought
not on Tuesday. Wednesday or Thursday, whatever it was. No, I was not.
Okay.
No, not
no
then.
No one got hurt.
No.
Just emotionally.
Yeah.
And
I think the administration got more emotionally scarred than I did. Honestly.
Was a woman?
Yes. And the man was so the policeman was so tall, and he was not being unkind.
No, no, no.
He was just like being very firm.
Yeah, the police in China are super nice, super friendly, but they have a very like authority
Yeah.
thing.
They have an aura
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
So
And-
yeah, that's the update.
Welcome to living abroad.
Living abroad is fun.
It's so
I
fun.
promise.
If you're honestly, if you're emotionally unstable, don't go abroad. I cannot say that because we're both so mentally stable. Hear the slight sarcasm.
I almost
I'm so sorry. Not
spray
sorry.
the soju. By the way, we're drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
I almost spray the soju all over my clean floors.
I was about to say, if you're not mentally prepared for it, don't go. But
If you're
honestly,
mentally stable and like
oh, it would be so much.
comfortable in your life, don't go abroad.
No, don't do it to yourself.
It's better to if you're mentally unstable, you're gonna be able to handle it. It's fine.
Honestly, you get used to situations like this where you're like, I never was in Germany, but
Yeah.
now at one point I get there was like, you know what? Who cares anymore? And it's not a good thing.
At this point, I live in that situation.
Yeah.
I just don't care anymore.
I get anxious until one point, and then I'm like, you know what? I cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
not my
never
problem.
our
Yeah.
thing. It's never on our side. It's always someone that wants something from you, and then you're getting situations like that.
Yeah. So yeah. God, life is weird.
Life never gets boring.
No, it doesn't.
And
Not in China.
No, but we chose it that way.
Oh,
So-
exactly.
But we want to ask the universe to like turn it down.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons we're doing the podcast is because we like to rant about it.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna panic about it, but we'll rant about it.
Because who else? Our parents and friends and like.
Oh no, because
family?
you could. I didn't tell my mother that I was getting evicted till after I solved it, because I was like, I don't want her to worry because she cannot do anything. So I was like, I'm not saying anything until I didn't fix it.
I do the same because I don't have to worry them more.
Exactly.
Than...
Like there's enough things going on
Yeah.
in our lives. We don't need on top of that to like worry someone else that didn't need.
Yeah, they're already worrying in general.
Exactly.
They don't need to know this before I solved it.
Exactly. After I solve it, everything
Yeah.
is fun and giggles.
Yeah. You know what happened.
You know, my mother was like, "You didn't tell me this, Alexander," and I was like, "Well, if I told you, you would be screaming at me with worry. Of course, I didn't tell you about this."
We love you too much to worry all the way, so many kilometers away from us. So.
And also, if I have to tell my family every single thing that happens to me, there's not enough audios that I could send. Like, oof.
It would end up in an hour-long audio.
Exactly. So no, not happening.
No.
I give the summary after the fact.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like writing a letter, you know? You don't need to know right now.
Dear family, I got evicted. ... Almost.
They get there. Oh.
You know you have to make it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. At least. That way, we can probably put some clickbaity shit in here as well. Just be like, I got evicted. Gone wrong. The going wrong is I didn't.
I love the clickbait.
I didn't get evicted. That's the going wrong.
Really?
Hey, because at some point, my second landlord, oh my god, I didn't tell you about this. At some point, the second landlord was like trying to move me to a different apartment.
That.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Me too. But we went to see the apartment because I thought, okay, if he's going to make me move, he's gonna give me a better one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. First of all, the 18th floor,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not mad about. The last one, that's fine. A corner, which means that there's another, like I can see the people in the other
Ooh.
building, and also this side looks
Mm-hmm.
at the river.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the other side,
Oh no no.
with other people
No.
inside, and also there was mold. It was smaller and an
Smaller.
absolute mess. Yes. So I said no, I'm not moving, and then that's when the after the day, a day or two, like the
I
police
didn't
came
know
out.
you looked at that apartment.
I did. I was like, you know what? If it's gonna be better,
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna mind.
No,
But no.
no.
Although he was thinking that I was going to move for sure. I was like,
You're funny.
are you? But you're not funny, haha. You're funny, weird.
Yeah, we already know that.
So yeah, that happened. What a crazy 2 weeks. Hopefully, the next few weeks are going to be a little bit less.
Yeah.
It's never going to go to zero, so at least
No. If you think your life is boring, move
move
abroad.
abroad.
Move abroad into a country that language you don't speak. And that culture is very different to yours.
Exactly.
And that doesn't speak English very well.
Don't do the thing of I am Italian, I'm moving to Spain. No.
No.
You're Italian, you move to South Africa. No, South Africa. South Africa is speaking English. Chad.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Do they speak English in Chad or French?
Probably. Oh, I think French.
I think French, right? Okay, no Chad. The culture, it counts. If you don't speak French, also counts.
Yeah.
But you're Italian, so you probably understand a little bit of French.
Probably. I'm thinking of a other country than China where you can go.
Korea, Japan.
Japan speaks. Oh, Japan! They don't
Japan
speak
doesn't speak
that.
anything.
But Koreans.
They don't speak anything either. Like, here's the thing, right? New generation. I'm not counting the new generation.
Yeah, okay. New generation out.
Because the new generation in most countries,
Yeah,
they all speak English.
Thank you, U.S.
Oh, I'm not. Thank you, imperialism. Anyway, but I'm not counting them. I'm counting the older generations.
Yeah, then.
Like, the person that is going to be your landlord or your supervisor.
Like you can move to any country at this point.
You can move to any country. But, if you're Italian, don't move to Spain because it's the same, kind of the same thing with a different flavor. Like, you want chocolate instead of vanilla. But it's the same ice cream.
It's the same flavor.
It's the same ice cream. It's the same Haagen-Dazs. It's just instead of being, how do you call it? Yeah, Haagen-Dazs. Instead of being vanilla, it's chocolate. But it's the same thing.
Go for a different dessert, not the same flavor.
Exactly. Go to Russia. Russia should be cool.
Not right now.
Well, no, of course, but in general, Russia as in the Russians, not Russian as in the government. Oh, Kyrgyzstan, but like, I cannot even say the name. What do you want me to? Do you want me? I'm sorry, if you're from Kyrgyzstan.
We love that you're listening. Honestly.
Yes, but
comment.
Comment. I'm from Kyrgyzstan, and please tell me if I am butchering the name, because I always feel like I am butchering the name. That's the problem that I have.
Yeah, but I feel like
Kyrgyzstan.
Most countries.
No, because Afghanistan is easy.
Yeah, but Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. Is it like that?
I'm not sure.
You should move to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso are cool.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name.
And a cool country.
Exactly. Oh, you know what a cool country is? Georgia, not the state. No, the actual country. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Georgia. Yeah. So pretty. So pretty. Like, amazing nature, amazing place, amazing people. And I know this because my mother was teaching a Georgian, like she had someone from Georgia in her class.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't meet a lot of people from Georgia.
No, but she was like, I think, well, my mother thought that she was the coolest kid in the entire school. Super cool. She was also very intelligent, to be fair.
Not surprising.
Yeah, no. If you're from Georgia, you have like. Yeah. Jeez, so cool.
I wondered if they have like a lot of cultural influences too, because they are like surrounded.
They should have.
Yeah.
Anyway, Georgia. If you're from Georgia, please comment.
Georgia, the country, not the state.
The country, not the state. And don't tell me that United States are like countries, because they're not. I
If you
mean,
think that,
Georgia, like Georgia, like
if you think that, please let us know. We're happy to make a podcast about geography.
an entire chapter
Yeah,
just talking about
yeah, I
geography
think we
and
could do that.
why culturally the difference between the states are not the same difference between countries. Because if you go to Peru and then you go to Colombia, they are young countries and they're still more different than Texas and New Mexico.
We're happy to help all
Happy
the
to
flat
help.
earthers too.
Yes, happy to help.
We all know that we're living on the back of a turtle.
Oh yeah. No, but we're outside of the desk because we're in China. We're on the other side.
We're a different turtle.
We're a different turtle. To get here, we took a spaceship from one turtle to another.
Yeah, a Chinese spaceship.
It's a Chinese. It was her China.
Yeah, it was spaceship China. Not
Spaceship-
air China. It was
Space
spaceship China.
Space China came along.
China came along and helped us.
It was like a weird bus, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, I think for today
Yeah.
we will be leaving it here.
Yeah.
Tune in for next week whether or not I will get evicted.
Your new geography lesson.
And also your new geography lesson, in which we will find out that Georgia is not a state only, is also a country. And also
Alright.
that most Europeans know the 50 states of the United States.
Oh yeah.
Not proud of it, but I do know them.
Most of them, yeah.
Oh, I have a problem. Anyway, goodbye.
Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel.
Comment below,
Yeah.
and we'll see you.
Yeah, let us know if there are like topics you wanna.
Oh yeah, if there's anything that you're especially interested in,
Yeah.
let us know. We will talk about it.
Yeah, we will add it to the very long list. Alright.
All right.
Woman
Woman boy.
That was